Wow. Okay. I did my first festival. Sorry, I just got back, so I figured I wanted to maybe wait a little while, but then I didn't. But then I did to make just a quick little kind of response about summing up my opinions about doing arts and craft fairs or festivals or whatever you want to call them. Whew, I'm just tired, but really excited. Had a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Did quite a bit of networking. I actually met some people I met online through like Instagram, like one gentleman in particular. Had a couple of my friends come throughout the day, and they actually bought some larger pieces. One of my good friends bought this for $50. I bought this frame. I'll show you here, and then someone else actually bought, I believe for Father's Day, this a picture of Cedar Cliff Falls, which was $70 here, which is very generous of them to buy all that. Man, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, just over time. I mean, I started 6 months ago. I started putting together prints and matted prints, specifically putting together frames, just very meticulous arranging of everything. And then came to a few months after that when I kind of had a lot of material, and I guess you call it merchandise, that it was just, applied for this festival. So my first one was Yellow Springs Street Fair, the June 2019 one specifically. So this isn't so much a review of that specific fair or festival, but I will just to sum up in short. I highly recommend that one if you're in the local kind of Ohio area, or even if you're out of state. I know a lot of people that visited my booth said they're out of state, which is really awesome just to see that. But they ran the festival very smoothly. I was really impressed. It's pretty easy, I guess. But some of the setup and teardown stuff that's probably the hardest thing for me. It's just, it took a lot of time. It was just a real struggle, but no, it was a lot of fun. I made quite a bit of money. I need to double check how much I made specifically, but I believe it covered my application fee and my booth fee for the fair, which is really nice to kind of break even at least. But did quite a bit of networking. Of course, like I said, all my friends, a couple of my friends at least, came, which is very nice. And then a lot of people took business cards, so hopefully I'm gonna check my stats on my website, and maybe I'll see if some people, it's driving some traffic to there, which would be very nice. And maybe I'll even get some sales on there on my SmugMug site, which would be very awesome. But I had a lot of fun. Yellow Spring Street Fair in particular was amazing. The staff's very well. All the volunteers were very friendly. They offered the help, set up and tear down, or even get directions a little bit. Just the way it kind of just rolled out, and it flew by fast. I mean, it was typical art fairs, I guess, are about 8-ish hours. Some of them are 1 day, others are 2 day. This was a 1 day, which is it was 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So 8 hours, but you're also working on packing up, at least I did the previous day before that. And then you're also setting up and tearing down the day of the festival, which could take, I believe it took me about an hour, probably about 2 hours to set up, and then about an hour to tear down. It seemed to be a little faster tearing down, but maybe I just had less merch with me. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot of things to do and not do. One in particular, because I wasn't too familiar with using Square, if you're familiar with them, for small businesses. Accidentally, someone bought this frame in particular here. I had it priced for $30, and this gentleman, he was really interested in it for some reason, or in his wife or girlfriend seemed to be just kind of like telling him, come on, let's go. And he just seemed so drawn to it, which, I don't blame him, because it's one of my favorites. And the way I specifically, in this case, and the way in particular I framed and matted it, this one, I don't blame him. I like the gradient lighting, of course, yada yada. But anyways, he came back no sooner, like about maybe 10-15 minutes later, and he just he ran right back in the booth real quick, and he's just like, I want this one. And I was like a little flustered, I guess, but so I tried wrapping it, but I forgot to bring tape. So fortunately there's a gas station literally down the block, like a minute or two, or less than a minute walk, to get some tape, duct tape. And there was like a little roll this big for like about $2-3, you know, because convenience stores and gas stations. So I had the wrapped up in bubble wrap. But not only that, but using my little square swiping card reader, I somehow, I guess I swiped it once and I didn't double check my phone to see if it really like fully went through, because sometimes I had to do it multiple times for certain people's cards. Actually, most people's, to be honest. And so I got so wrapped up in, pun intended, I got so wrapped up in packaging it all in bubble wrap that I didn't even double check the phone, and he was just already, you know, once I kind of handed it off to him, he was just already out. And plus I didn't hand it to him with tape around the bubble wrap, at least. Which is kind of goofy of me. Kind of gave me a weird look a little bit. So sorry about that, guy. But yeah, the bad news is that his card did not go through, which was really such a bummer, because that was $30. And at that point in the day, about halfway through the festival, I'd say about 4 hours in, it was the biggest purchase I made. I mean, I had a couple of $4, $8, $12. I had like one or two $20 at that point. All of those pretty much were for greeting cards, and then smaller prints that were about 8.5 by 11, 8 by 10. I think I did sell one 11 by 14 at that point. But yeah, this was the biggest purchase I made so far at that point in the day. So that was a bummer. Count that as a loss, because I'm definitely not going to chase him down, of course, because then that kind of gets weird and sketchy outside the booth. I don't know, it's just some kind of like a gray area. So after that, yeah, a couple friends bought a $50 one and $70 one, like I said, and I felt like the traffic really picked up around after 6 hours in, when I had about 2 hours left. I just felt like, you know, I started getting a lot more people purchasing things, I guess because they felt kind of hurried, or maybe they saw their choices about what to get, which is very nice. But yeah, it's just like having the traffic kind of move smoothly, and yeah, made quite a few purchases. Like I said, broke even. Yeah, networked a lot of people. It was a lot of fun. Even I want to make money, of course, with these, and I definitely want to make a profit. That's a goal, especially, you know, being a small business, kind of like I am. I definitely want to make some sort of profit margin, of course. But for a first festival, I was really just kind of blown away that I made it close to breaking even. Not so much a profit, but that's all right. Because I think the bigger takeaway, besides making money, is just the experience and just getting your work out there, hearing all the great things people say. I got a lot of typical comments like, you know, you have a great eye, and, you know, just beautiful, you know, just common positive adjectives of just, you know, people just really, everyone was positive, of course. I mean, no one's gonna, you know, trash anyone's work, at least I hope not, at these festivals, but I have heard, I guess, a few stories. Fortunately, I didn't have any of that kind of situation, which is great. At least people didn't say it aloud, but even then, that's their opinion, so it's all right. So, yeah, it's been, from what I heard, at least it was all positive comments. Everyone really liked what I had, and it was just honestly great. And then one lady in particular actually said, kind of at the end, once she bought a few greeting cards, I believe, that she was like, really, she seemed really like grateful and thankful that I kind of like talked to her. I talked to her for quite a while, a couple minutes at least, while she was checking out my items, and she said she's really grateful for teaching her to kind of explore, I guess, or just, you know, to think about the bigger picture and just, you know, see what's really out there. Because I mentioned to her that, you know, all my photos, at least at the booth, were taken in this part of Ohio. You know, kept them fairly local, which is very nice. I felt like that really kind of helped drive home just kind of message, I guess. And I think that's a cool thing, especially if you're out of town. Likewise, so you can, you know, you have a memento from when maybe your time you spent in Yellow Springs, which is very cool. So this video's gone on way long enough. I just want to give a brief thing. Should you do art and craft festivals? I'm talking to all photographers or nature photographers. I say yes, definitely do them. See if they're a good fit for you. Even as an introvert as myself, I very much enjoyed the social aspect, believe it or not. I was a little nervous at first, just to kind of, but you know, it's, if you're passionate about your work and you're passionate about what you do, it's going to reflect in not only the work, but in the way you kind of stand and treat yourself, you know, around your you know, this is your booth. This is like your time to shine. This is what, you know, this is your domain, I guess, for that 8 hours or 7 or however long it is. For most people, I believe, you know, you want to put your best foot forward and really, you know, be excitable, be excited. That'll really just make an impression on people, which I think is the most important takeaway. Yeah, like I said, I definitely recommend, you know, apply to a few fairs or whatever festivals around your area. You know, there's plenty of them, you know, in North America that you can apply to, and probably in other parts of the world, of course. And most of them are very friendly, I believe, to small artists, small businesses, local artists like ourselves. And you know, this is it's a networking thing. It's a network. You know, we're all a community in a I guess a global perspective of, you know, like-minded creatives. But anyways, I'm rambling on a lot, so I just wanted to kind of put that out there. Yes, do art and craft fairs, festivals, at least I think, and I'm gonna have plenty more I'm gonna be doing here in 2019, which I'm really excited about. I might not film all of them, we'll see, I guess, but so yeah, I don't know, I might vlog some more, but we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for other videos of me photographing on location, editing photos, doing just random bits and vlogs, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day, guys. Thank you.